Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. Monday Night Football. I think it's going to take off. I think the people of America are going to like it. All right. Cowboys and the Raiders tonight. What are we going to get? Oh, my goodness. Two teams that offensively need to get the job done. Now, I'll say this. I'm going to leave this and let this sit. I want you to write in the chat, who wins this game first, Cowboys or Raiders? And then number two, over or under 48.5. Write it in the chat. Which way are you going? You got your answer yet? All right. Well, we'll get on with the show. But like I said, this is a game featuring, quite frankly, two teams offensively that need to get the job done and fix this quickly, and two teams defensively that, well, we understand the deal. They're just not good on defense. It is what it is. No chill. Hey, B, Ole Miss will really hate LSU if what I'm hearing is true. Uh-oh. Everybody like, subscribe, follow No Chill Sports. I assure you this is the group that you want to be following for this situation and more. Trust me on this one. Follow them. Absolute fantastic. And they are with it. Bankroll, what's good, baby? All the money is on Cowboys. Could see the upset. 80% of public's on the Cowboys. Yeah, all right. So that right there, all right, going into this game, it's going to be all Cowboys in terms of money, the picks, all of that. And we're going to explain why. Okay? Now, I mean, everyone knows why. The Raiders aren't scoring points. But neither are the Cowboys right now. So, yeah, I mean, if there were a time that the Raiders could grab one, this would be it at home. But here's the deal. And again, I'll put this up here. Can the Raiders score touchdowns? That's it. And it's not like they don't get yards either. But here's the problem tonight. And we're going to break this game down. But the biggest issue that you need to know about tonight is the Raiders' offensive line. It's destroyed to injuries. Destroyed. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. Did you see the last game Gino and the Raiders played? I felt horrific for my man. It was brutal. It was brutal. Sacked, left, right. I mean, just everywhere, right? So, that's the concern. What do we do with that? We're going to find out. We're going to talk about it. I think I've got a game plan for it. Would love your opinions on said game plan, but we got to start it with a pick, so let's go. All right. Both teams to score one rushing touchdown. I'm going with it. I got it at DraftKings. Game specials. I'm in. I'm not saying I'm in on the over in the game, even though, I mean, you know how I get down. I like overs, but I am going to take this one, though. I do think we're going to get both teams a little bit more offensively. I think that this week in practice, it was probably an emphasis, right? And I think the best way to do that and the safest way to score a touchdown, to just score a touchdown for both of these teams is to get close to the end zone and run one in, right? So I'm going to take both teams to score rushing touchdown here. I'm also going to take Dak Prescott, longest completion over 36.5 yards in like every scenario that could play out in this game, I see Dak completing a long pass. In every scenario. Well, knock on wood, I don't want to say. We don't ever say every, but Jeff said, AB and gang, how's it going? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see all of you. And I'll get keep bringing it in the chat. I'll get to you. Yeah. Dak Prescott, longest completion. Now, Cowboys money line, Geno Smith to throw a pick, plus 115. I don't know what to do with Geno tonight. I love him. Peggy says, AB, good game for a 2-point try. Absolutely agree completely on that. Peggy, great call. Great call. And mark that down. What Peggy said right there for the rest of the season. Now, we're not saying every primetime game or every game, but the matchups like this, yeah, for sure. Two teams that aren't exactly in the playoff hunt, but need to get it going. Peggy, that's an excellent look. I completely agree. And that's a good one to jot down and take a look at as we go again and again and again for where it makes sense. Great call. All right, Cowboys money line, Geno to throw a pick. Yeah. What I'm concerned about is Randall. That's what the weather is going to be like. There you go. There's Randall right there. Oh, man. Yeah, what I'm concerned about, and I see Chris Thomas proposes it. Chris, bro, thank you, man. Anybody that reposts streams, retweets, oh, my goodness. And, I mean, just all of you. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Yeah, I need Geno to throw a pick, and if he plays the whole game, I'm good with it. But I saw my man under duress the last time out, and I'm a bit concerned about it. Anybody who's in the Raider Nation, talk to me. Am I thinking incorrectly? Correct? Like, I'm worried for my man. Like, I think the entire offensive line, like 4 out of 5 are backup linemen tonight. So I'm telling you that Geno is going to have about half a second to get the ball out of his hands, and he's going to get blasted tonight, left and right. I'm worried about him. Yeah, Tizzle right here. It's the worst O-line I've ever seen. It's awful, man. And I feel so bad for Geno because, dude, Geno's out here trying, bro. He's giving you max effort. I like Geno a lot. He's not a perfect quarterback, and he'd be the first one to say that. But, dude, yeah, what Randall said. No way Geno's fully healthy after that last game. No, I was at Randall's house watching it, and this poor guy was just... Oh, I felt horrible for him, man. So that is very real tonight. Ali, what's up, baby? Yeah, let's sweep indeed, bro. How are you, man? Yeah, so I am nervous betting anything with Geno Smith, man. Anything. I am concerned for my man's health. All right, Dak Prescott to throw a pick. I mean, come on. You gonna give me Dak at even money? Yeah. And then Ashton Gianti, longest rush over 13.5 yards. All right. We're going to talk about this too. But I don't want to go into this game pessimistic or like, I don't know, negative. But I'm very concerned with the Raiders' offensive line tonight. I'm just very concerned about it. So I really like Ashton Gianti. But I'm trying to get this in one rep and go. Hawk said, seems like they finally wrote back to Geno. That one, throwback and solid. Solid. That's a solid pull right there. Oh my goodness. Ali officially moving here in 5 weeks. Nice. Scotty, Gino for 3 TDs. Okay. It's just me. Cowboys have 2 new starters, Williams and added Wilson. Also have Overshown and Wilson back from injury. I think Dallas will be better on defense. I do too. And it's just such a long season in the NFL. All right, those are the picks. We'll get back to them. But I want to talk about this game and keep dropping in the chat because everything you're saying adds right into it. So talking about scoring, okay? It's just me who's talking about the defense, and that's a perfect transition. Thank you. So take a look here at the Cowboys first, all right? Up top, just look at their last 3 games. 44 against Washington, but Washington's had like nobody. 24 against Denver's not bad. Like in hindsight, Denver's 9-2, right? 17 against Arizona's a little trouble. And that's what I'm a little concerned about. And look at Dallas' scoring the last 2 games. 3 points total in the first quarter in 2 games. 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. They were solid everywhere else, but that first quarter, they've got to get going. Scotty, would you ladder GNT rushing yards? What concerns me is if the Cowboys get up big, it naturally takes the run game out. Now, again, I'm not saying that happens. I'm just saying that you have to concern yourself with that because, if the Cowboys get up, if it's 21-0 at halftime, the Raiders ain't running the ball in the second half. So you lose so many opportunities. Now, if the Raiders get up, dear God, yes. Yeah, because they're going to run the hell out of the football. So just be careful. Like that first scenario where Dallas gets up. Yeah. By the way, AB, she said yes. Yes. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to jinx a thing, bro. But you are the man. And great decision-making by both of you that you're showing right here. Excellent poise in the pocket, making great decisions. You're both wonderful people. Dude, I love it, man. I'm happy for you, bro. So proud of you. And this is a great dude right here. A great, great, great dude right here. So appreciate the crew showing love. Part of the crew, in the crew. Yeah, and she said yes. So congratulations, buddy. So happy for you, man. So happy for you. Look, that's a good omen for tonight, baby. Let's go. AB, your voice is calm to screaming baby. First one of the night. Emilio, there we go. Hey, I'm telling you, look, we're all onto something here. All right. We're feeling it. The karma's with us tonight. Now, the Raiders. So, again, I want to begin and end with the offensive line. As Tizzle and others have laid out in the chat, there are issues. Okay. So, again, we don't come at the Raiders negatively. We work around it, right? And say, all right, what's the game plan going to look like? So look at, it's just been so hit or miss for the Raiders in terms of scoring. And obviously, replacing 4 out of 5 on the offensive line is going to do that. Oh, man. So the Raiders, they got to get this thing going. They've got to start scoring. TJ, AB, order a skins jersey off my guy who gets really nice replica jerseys. His rep put a 2025 World Series patch on it, and now it's ruined. He's sending me a new one. Dude, that's awesome. I'm in. What color jersey did you go with? Did you go with the home or road? That's awesome. All right. So again, this game's coming down to scoring. It's coming down to scoring. They haven't been doing much of it. But Millsy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Sorry, hopping in late. If we're worried about the Raiders line, any sack props you like, yeah, drop those in the chat. If anybody has any sack props, any defensive props on either side, definitely in for that. Scotty, Tyler Lockett first touchdown. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got to go. Hey, Scotty, so good to see you. Have the show on mute. Gotcha. Hey, we got you in, man. And appreciate you for sure, man, for sure. Gotcha. There we go. There we go, Japan. My boy. All right. So take a look at the pass game tonight. 257.5 for Dak. He's generally there. Again, it's Geno. And let me stop. Let me rephrase. It's Geno, but all I'm concerned about is, does Geno finish this game? And again, I keep saying that, and I know it sounds stupid. I'm concerned about Geno finishing this game. He was getting battered the last time he came out, and the situation's worse. So, yeah, be careful, man, with Geno props. 35.5 pass attempts, 32.5, 23.5, 21.5, 36.5. Longest completion to 35.5. We're on Dax of 36.5 on that over. Interception, Dak, yeah, that's moving all over the place. Minus 115 to 100, back to minus 110, back to 100. It's moving all over the place. Geno stayed pretty consistent, minus 160 right there. Let's take a little run at the run game. So, Javonte Williams and Ashton Gianti. Gianti 75.5 rushing yards. Gianti 66.5. Now, I get that Dallas's defense hasn't been great, but I do think that they play better. And the book saying the same thing. And get this. 66.5 is a respectable number. The books are either saying that the Cowboys also can't score, or the Raiders are going to break out of it. Because these are healthy run game numbers. 17.5 attempts on both sides, 16.5 longest rush for Javonte, 14.5 for Ashton. Anytime touchdown, minus 155 to minus 145. So again, both running backs in the negatives here. In regards to an anytime touchdown, plus 350 and plus 400 for 2 touchdowns. Those are low numbers. Look at those. What are the books telling you? Think about it. We have big name running backs on here constantly, and 2 touchdowns is like 700, 800, 1,000. And that's like Saquon Barkley. Randall got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and green beans with some rolls. Dang. I need to get over there. I didn't even get over there last night. I meant to, and I couldn't. Got wrapped up. Maybe we can get an invite for tonight. Yeah. I mean, these 2 touchdown numbers are low, especially for 2 teams that have not been scoring. So the books are saying something there. All right. Rush yards, Dak Prescott, 9.5. Geno Smith, 8.5. Anybody doing either of these? There we go. Randall with the invite, baby. 9.5, 8.5. Yeah. Anybody getting down on the quarterbacks? Rush attempts. We talked about it. Javonte, Ashton, you're good there. All right. Receiving game. The big dog. Big Brock Bowers is back, baby. All right. We got CeeDee Lamb, Brock Bowers. These numbers are healthy as well. 86.5 for CeeDee, 73.5 for Brock. 6.5 receptions both sides. Longest reception, 26.5, 21.5. Anytime touchdown, plus 110, plus 100. 2 touchdowns, plus 700, plus 600. Tizzle, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens' longest receptions are both live. Hell yeah. I agree with that. Matt said Geno over 8.5 rushing yards. Yeah, he's going to be running. Geno rushing attempts are very live. Just got to get him through the game. We just got to keep him alive. Yeah, like I don't hate either of these numbers. Now, the question, does Dallas try to double up on Brock? Do they try to, shade his way? Yeah, they will. They definitely will. Does it matter? We'll see. But they're definitely going to do that. Oh, Japan, AB got the best graphics in the game. Thanks, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you, big dog. Now, all right. So, look, can't read this on the air. Like, it's too many names, but I'm showing it to say this. There are a lot of people that are going to have, like, one reception tonight. You know what I mean? It's one of those games. You're going to have a lot of people that have one. And it's going to piss you off because every reception's going to matter. You know what I mean? It's one of those games. If you're playing player props, every attempt going to matter. And if you got some dumb out here catching one and dropping two others, you're like, dude, those 3 reps were important. So, yeah, man. Be careful. There's a lot of names on this list. Somebody's going to get pissed off tonight. But yeah, some of the names, I mean, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson, Trey Tucker, Ashton Gianti, Michael Meyer, Tyler Lockett, Javonte Williams, Ryan Flournoy, and Kavonte Turpin. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, good names. Like, I'm not denigrating anybody on this list. I'm just saying from a betting perspective, like if you're betting like CD or Brock, and you're needing 7 receptions, like every pass matters because they're going to drop one or it's going to be a bad pass or something, So when you're looking down like, oh, come on, man. So there's some options there. All right, parlays. Let's go. What are we doing? Okay, so the first parlay, what we're trying to do is just hit a little something. I'm just trying to hit a little something here, get a parlay popping. All right, plus 500. Dak to throw a pick, Geno to throw a pick, and the big homie himself, Brock Bowers, to score a touchdown, plus 500. You in or out? Now, if you want to switch out Bowers for a Pickens, for CD, for Javonte, for Ashton, whoever, right? Understandable. Or if you want to switch out interception, I mean, do your thing. And drop in the chat, right? Like if you have other, parlay legs, dance partners, what we like to call them. If you have any dance partners, yeah, drop those in for sure. Loving Geno under the longest pass, 34.5. That could be a look right there. He might not have time to throw it. That part, you know what I mean? Like, he is going to be getting the ball out like 1 second. Every 5-yard route just became a 3-yard route. Every 7-yard route just became a 4.5-yard route. And I'll tell you this real quick. How that's handled and how that's coached. So going into a game, let's say the Raiders coaches talked to them all week. And, I mean, they did, but they already knew. Fellas, we got some O-line issues going into it. Nothing against you, young guys, all right? But some of you are rookies, backups, third strings in the NFL, okay? They're pretty good at this level. So Geno and the wide receivers and tight ends, we're going to have a little communication here because there could be issues if the standard time, all right, when you snap the ball, I'm not going to grab it, but you snap the ball in your head, you got to have a clock. 1 second, 2 second, right? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. That's where that came from, right? And You got 2.5 seconds to get that ball out. With a bad O-line, again, you've got about 1.1 seconds because the Cowboys are going to be bringing the house. So when you do that, your wide receivers, your tight ends have to know. We have to adjust our routes on the fly, okay? So if you have a normal standard hitch route, which is run straight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just turn around, okay? That's a hitch route. Well, instead of 5, might need to cut that down to 3 because we're not going to have time, all right? You're going to see routes like that. You're going to see receivers, what are they going to be doing? Coming back, if they even have time to do that. So, what does that mean for betting? Completions and attempts up. Yardage could be down. Not saying it will be down, but saying it could be down. If, your average is a 7-yard pass is now 4 yards just because your offensive line, be careful of that. It's a real thing. So, back to the parlay. I'm going to take both quarterbacks to throw a pick and Brock Bowers score a touchdown. Okay? Those 3 legs, those 3 dance partners, plus 500. Now, touchdowns. Taking it back to 2. Japan's whole family's at the game tonight. Raider Nation, stand up. All right. Can we get this? All we need are these 2 people to score a touchdown tonight. Ashton Gianti and CeeDee Lamb. Now, feel free to change this up if you like other people. If you want to go with both running backs, I get it. I bet on both teams to score a rushing touchdown. I understand. It's a very attractive bet. But I'm going to go with CeeDee and I'm going to go with Ashton. Plus 252. That's all we need. Doesn't matter who wins the game. Doesn't matter the over, the under. None of it. All we need are just these 2 fine athletic gentlemen. Score a touchdown. Plus 252. Can we get it? David said he likes it. David, if you like it, I like it, big dog. Let's go. All right. Let me get the picks back up here, and then we're going to break down these offenses in full because we got to talk about this. Okay. All right. Both teams score 1+ rushing touchdown, plus 115. Dak Prescott, longest completion, over 36.5 yards, minus 115. Cowboys money line, Geno Smith, interception, plus 115. Dak Prescott to throw a pick, plus 100. And then Ashton Gianti, longest rush, over 13.5 yards, at plus 100. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got to break down these offenses, man. It's time for the No Fly Zone. Let's go. All right, first up, Dakota Prescott. Dakota Rain Prescott from your Mississippi State Bulldogs. Randall has a bulldog. He looks like he'd be a Mississippi State Bulldog, not a Georgia Bulldog. Harley would definitely be Mississippi State. Actually, I think Harley would be Fresno State. All right. Take a look at the Raiders secondary. What do we do with this here? 21st in the NFL short left, 20th short mid, 21st short right, 14th deep left, 7th deep mid, 9th deep right. What does that tell you? They're not giving up a ton deep. They give it up a ton short, though. And teams are passing on them. Now, you take a look at Dak here. All right, now pull this full screen. Against the Cardinals, 24-39, 250 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. All right, so breaking down the Cowboys' offense, it's whatever they need it to be. What I mean by that is there's no set plan, right? If it's a game where they need to throw deep, Dak will throw deep. If If it's a game they need to throw 600 screen passes, Dak will throw 600 screen passes. He can do it all. We all get it. We all know it. Now, the whole thing is what does the progress of this game feel like to you? Because if the Cowboys get up and get up big, you can take these passing charts and throw them out the window because they're not going to matter. They're just going to run the football. But if we get a game, then you're going to see Dak pushing it down the field. Most NFL offenses are built 5 to 7 yards. Dak's going to definitely move that number further down the field. Right? So there's nothing special. Like, he can do it all. He can make every throw. It just depends on which offense and which game script you're going to get tonight. Now, again, I wanted to show you another game here. This is against the Broncos. Now, much better defense. But 19 to 31, 188 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. But you take a look at the passing chart. Again, Dak likes quick throws, slants. This offense is built at pass attack towards the middle of the field. When they get away from that is when they get into trouble. Straight up. That's when they get into trouble. When you take the middle of the field away. CeeDee Lamb's one of the best receivers in the NFL in regards to playing out of the slot. So watch the middle of the field tonight. This offense is built with crossers, all that stuff, man. That's what the Cowboys passing attack does. All right, now if I was talking to Dak, right, you got to get back to scoring, bro. All right, now it's not terrible, but it's not us. We got to be scoring more because whether we like it or not, we got to protect his defense, and we don't really want them on the field a whole lot, and we want to give them as many points as possible. Play around with. Now, how much can we run the football? All right, Javonte, looking at you, dog. All right, you want to take over a game? That'd help everything out. Not putting it on your shoulders, but if you'd like to hold it, that'd be nice. Cowboys, have some fun, man. Go out and have fun. You're not going to the Super Bowl. You're not. But things were a lot more fun when you were out there having it. You knew who you were. Now, injuries happen. It's the middle of the season. Totally get it. But let's just go out and have a good game. Business is good for everybody when we get that dub. Let's go do it. All right, name your total. How much can you score tonight? If I was the Cowboys coaches, boy, I'd be all over them. All week, I'd have been all over them. Actually, 2 weeks because you're coming off of a bye week. They've heard about it. They've heard about it. I assure you. The offense knows. I would be very surprised if Dallas does not come out and put up a bunch of points. I'm not saying that the Raiders don't or can't. We'll talk about them in a second. But it would be hard for me to see Dallas scoring less than 20, I don't know, 4. Now, I'm not saying that that's, crazy high scoring and it's not, but for what we've had recently in primetime games, 9 games yesterday hitting the under, both of these offenses being atrocious lately, that's a decent start. Yeah, I would expect Dallas to get it going. All right, jumping over the other side. Okay. Gino, you seeing this secondary? It's like staying at a hotel, man. They got free breakfast. Go get it. Now, I do think that Dallas's defense is going to step up tonight. I mean, look, their rankings all season, 24th short left, 31st short mid, 18th short right, 30th deep left, 22nd deep mid, 20th deep right. They've been giving up a lot of passes and a lot of yards. All right, but the question is, again, Can Dallas get to Geno? Because look at what he did against Denver. And so did Dak. Dak's one much better. So I'm certainly not putting this on Geno. But doesn't matter who we're putting it on. Team's losing. So what you're going to see, and I guarantee it with my life. Do you know how you fix a bad offensive line in a night? I'm not saying in an offseason. I'm not saying in the draft. I'm saying Randall's the head coach of the team. And we go, we're all assistant coaches. We go to Randall and say, hey, offensive line is down. We can't fix this in full. How do we disguise a bad offensive line, okay, for one night? A magic trick. And there are ways. Here's how you do it. In college, you move the pocket. What do I mean by move the pocket? Quarterback said, hut. And then you ever see a quarterback and they immediately either roll right or roll left? That's called moving the pocket. And most of the time you do it when you either have an undersized offensive line, an injured offensive line, or you got a small quarterback, Bingo. Spell dog nailed it right there. You roll the pocket. Okay? So, and Pete Carroll likes to run the football. You're going to see a little bit of that. Now, in the NFL, it works a little bit, but, it's the NFL. That only works so much. Okay? Now, number 2, and what you're really going to see are tight ends all over the field, because their job on the offensive line is to chip. And what a chip is, okay, you've got your 5 offensive linemen. Okay, then you've got your 2 tight ends or 1 tight end or whatever. Let's just say 1 tight end. Put them on, when they when the quarterback puts them in motion and they go to the offensive line, they're off the line, but they're up there next to your tackle, either on the left or the right. So what they're going to do is when the ball is snapped, okay, said hut, and the offensive line start blocking, well, the tight end is good, unless he's there specifically to block, which is going to happen. They will bring them in specifically for that. But a chip is when, if you're the tight end, the ball snap, you hit the offensive lineman right, or you just run and just kind of brush him. And the point is to just slow him down a bit. That's it. And then you just continue on your route. That's a chip. And then number 3, short screens and draws. Yeah, it's just me, nailed it. Short screens and draws. So those 3 right there. I see you, Brad. Yeah. That's how you do it. So expect to see the Raiders. They're going to constantly have people in motion at the line of scrimmage all night. All night. But you're going to have tight ends in their blocking, tight ends in their chipping. 12, you're going to see 21 personnel, screens. That's why I like draws with Ashton Gianti. You go get some draws. That didn't sound good either. All right, so we're going to continue. All right. Where Geno's going to get into trouble. Deep left, intermediate left, and surprisingly short right. Watch out. Geno could throw a pick short right because it's easy to get loose with it right there. Now, if I was talking to Geno, Tina, start with 1 touchdown, Geno. Brad, yeah, I know. I knew it as soon as I said it. So, all right, start with 1 touchdown. 1, bro. Can we score 1 touchdown? Okay. Next up, see above. Can we repeat the process? Can we do it again? Right? football and sports are weird. Like, again, the Raiders are moving the ball. Now, they do, again, have offensive line issues, but there's just get across the end zone early in this game and get it out of the way, right? Here come the bots. Started hearing quotes. Can we get a lead? All right. Am I asking too much? If I am, I'll take a step back. Can we get a lead, though? In the first half, man. Can we get a lead? We'll talk about it when we get there. But can we get a lead? And then GNT and Bowers, man. The two young thugs. I love these cats, man. Feed them the rock. And here's the best part. Success for Gianti will create success for Brock Bowers and vice versa. If you get both of them going, it's a ping pong effect, man. Now, 4 stars out of 5 for Gino to throw a pick. I'm worried about my guy. This offensive line is going to be brutal. But I've seen people pull off magic tricks before, man. We're going to find out. They got some work ahead of them here. All right, let's get the picks up here and then play a little touchdown here. Okay, sorry. We got a lot of slides. All right, both teams to score 1 rushing touchdown, at least one, plus 115. Dak Prescott, longest passing completion, over 36.5 yards, minus 115. Cowboys money line, Geno Smith, interception, plus 115. Dak Prescott, 1 plus interception, plus 100. And then Ashton Gianti, longest rush, over 13.5 yards, at plus 100. All right, now the parlays, get back to those. All right, first one, plus 500. Dak to throw a pick, Geno to throw a pick, Brock Bowers anytime, Tutty, plus 500. And a touchdown parlay here, Ashton Gianti and CeeDee Lamb. That's it. We just need these 2 dudes to get in. I look like I'm running for political office. Can we get these 2 dudes? 4 more years. I have applesauce brain. All right. Welcome to the most fun game in sports betting. Okay. So what we do here is we try to identify who is scoring the first touchdown. Site said AB for president. That would be a horrible idea. Stock on snacks are going up. Okay, stock on snacks are going up, and stock on going to Randall's house is going up. Oh, my goodness. All right. So you got to pick the first touchdown score of the game, but it has to be at odds of plus 1,000 or more. And we hit it last night. Jameson Williams, we got it last night. Let's try to do it again. Randall said Titans have the tiebreaker in case they somehow beat the Saints. Ooh, that is a battle. Yeah. All right. So touchdown score plus 1,000 odds or more. Now you're saying AB, what do we get on top of the money from such a glorious bet? Well, you also get eternal glory forever. And let me say this. You know what I'm working on? I'm working on figuring out a way that at the end of each, we'll use the NFL season as like our year, right? Our like calendar year. We're going to have yearbooks. I'm going to figure out how to do this. We need to have a yearbook every year. I don't know how I'm going to figure this out, but some kind of digital yearbook. I don't know. I like yearbooks. All right. Anyways, applesauce brain again. So you get your name etched forever Okay. Now, let's see. I don't know why it's. Oh, okay. It actually stretched on me. All right. So Double Down has so many diamonds that it stretched and messed up my man Curtis's name here on the slide. So I'll have to adjust that. Here at DTL, we adjust on the fly. Okay. But Japan said, let's get a real year. Bro, I'll call Jostens tomorrow or whoever makes yearbooks now. What did Brad say? F, Mary, Kill, Sporting Event Edition, nachos, hot dog, burger. Ooh. I will marry the burger. And I will. I don't know. I'm going to have to kill the hot dog. I'm going nachos. All right, but I'm marrying the burger because that is, look, I don't mind a little weight. I'm just making that joke. Okay, so anyways, Spencer Kilgore is in. Zach Phelps has 2. Matt Logan has 3. Wayne has 4. I have 5. All right, Jameson got us a 5th. It's Just Me has 2. Dan Clark has 2. Yeah, TJ, the burger's the way to go. Like, and what I was going at, have you seen Seinfeld? The weight? Have you seen that when George has the huge wallet and they're calling it the weight? Oh my God. That was a great Seinfeld. I was gonna leave that joke if anybody knew it. If anybody could guess Seinfeld. But yeah, I'd marry the hamburger. The hamburger is definitely the most adaptable. We saw David. I see you. All right. Spencer's in. Zach has 2. Logs has 3. Wayne has 4. I have 5. It's Just Me has 2. Dan Clark has 2. Ian has 5. Peggy has 2. Moshe has 3. Whale is in. Marshall has 3. Double Down has 6. I'm going to have to adjust that slide there. Lydia's in. Pat is in. Cyclone has 2. Big Dave is in. Curtis is in. I'll adjust your name there at the bottom, sir. I promise. Matty Boy has 3. John has 3. Jared is in. Brian has 2. Japan is in. Brad is in. Drew Campbell has 3. Kevin is in. Addison is in. Jesse is in. Larry has 3. Z Money is in. Justin has 2. Bibbo has 2. Liberati has 2. Ice has 3. Tizzle has 2. Big Jeff has 2. Patrick is in. No Chill is in. Yamster's in. David's in. Simsy is in. Taylor's in. Big Ben is in. Big Randall is in. Scott is in. Tony is in. TJ has 2. Tracy has 3. Great job. Junkie is in. Luke is in. Scott is in. Touchdown. Tina herself is in. And the homie, MD, was good. In. There we go. All right. So, see that dot? More slides waiting for you to get in the club. And how you do it is dropping in the chat or, yeah, my camera's mirrored the Discord. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Drop your pick either in the chat, either in the Discord, or both. We got you. Yeah. All of those work. So you ask, where am I going? Geno Smith. That's right. Sites just reposted the stream. Sites, thank you. Big. That's huge. Thank you. Tina said, I can retire now. There we go. Peggy, you have 5. Crazy, right? All right. So, Geno. I'm going Geno. Zach says, drop them in before kickoff. Yeah, obviously. Kickoff is, Zach, feel free to, like, I'll go ahead and I'll make the announcement. The line is kickoff. Now, if you're a minute, whatever, we can work with you. But I trust everybody. But if anybody's dropping in, like, suspicious, we police ourselves here. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going with Geno. And here's why. I think that the Raiders will do every freaking thing they can to get a touchdown. And I think if they get close to the end zone, Geno go run it himself. He ain't going to throw it. Might hand it off to Ashton. I would probably do that. But little quarterback, little fake and take. Oh, that would be effective. I'm going to go with Geno, but obviously you see the odds are massive. Okay, let me pull up the ball. I'm still laughing at that Seinfeld. You have more weight here in your wallet than you do in your burger. Oh, man, that Seinfeld episode. George wouldn't get rid of his wallet. Everything in there. It was like that big. All right, sorry. Let me pull up the poll results. I know this is fascinating television. Hey, let's watch a guy type on his phone. All right, Jake Ferguson is your winner in the poll chat of the first touchdown score at plus 1,000 odds. So, Jake Ferguson, 47% is your winner. Okay, so I'll get the picks back up here on the screen. If you have got picks that you need and you've dropped your touchdown pick in, you're good. There's nothing else that we're going to add to the show, so you're all set. Now, feel free to hang out. I'm going to go through everybody's picks, but yeah, no doubt. NFLHD.com, full game baseball. Okay, playing baseball tonight. Happy Monday. Hello indeed. Big Daniel right here. Good to see you. So good to see you. Happy Monday. Yeah, Daniel, so good to see you. David, thanks, AB, for the hard work every damn day. You're all, hey, right back at you and right back at everybody in the crew, bro. No doubt. And man, hey, Daniel, for real, it's good to see you. Everybody say what's up to Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, real good to see you. No doubt. All right, so drop in the chat or the Discord or both your touchdown score at plus 1,000 odds or more. And like I said, picks are good. Or, well, we hope. Here are the picks. The show, you're good. We don't have anything else that we're adding. If you want to hang out, if you have any questions, if you have anything that you need, drop in the chat and drop your picks for first touchdown. I'm going to go through those with everybody. Brad, that was a good question on the hot dog and the nachos. Okay, let's see. Big Randall going Dak. Hey, I feel you on the quarterback running. No doubt. No doubt. That's a great look, bro. Scott, does anyone like pigs in a blanket? I love pigs in a blanket. I eat kolaches, which are giant pigs in a blanket. You ever had a kolache? Kolache? Man. I love pigs in a blanket. The standard way, you put it with the little croissant. You could put it with the, Pillsbury. Dude, I love them. What do you put like spicy brown mustard or anything? I like the kolaches because they have the Italian sausage with jalapeno cheese in them. Fire, man. Gotta hate lots of JMO shots at the club last night. It's good to see your name there, indeed. Tina. Oh, I was thinking Geno earlier. Hey, we're on the same wavelength, Tina. No doubt. But yeah, going Jake Ferguson. Beautiful look. Jackie, firmly believe Williams or GNT gets it. Yeah. It would make sense, right? Big Jeff. Michael Mayer, 2,200. Jake Ferguson got you in. Just me. Got Dak. Gotcha. Wow, Ben, a year to the day since Geno's last rushing touchdown. Wow. There we go. Big Ben bringing it. That's a great stat. Big Spence, what's up, baby? Dak, 3,500. Charlie, Dak, first touchdown. There we go. Scotty said, grab the Raiders hat. All right, I'll grab it in a second. Jake, David, Jake Ferguson, first touchdown. Got you there. You want the Raiders hat? All right, we'll get it. Hang tight. Hold on. We'll do it for the suspense. Is that for the karma right there? All right, let's get it. The Raiders uniforms are so cold, man. They're so good. Yeah, Curtis, you know it. This isn't just my wallet. It's an organizer, a memory, and an old friend. Yes. I love that episode. Oh, my goodness. When he was just calling it the weight. He was like, you have more weight here than you do here. I'm glad y'all got that. Oh, my goodness. Big Jeff, what's up, buddy? Cavante Turpin, nice. AB and Sia going for who can host the show without missing a show. I love Sia. Sia's got that dog in him. I love him. Sia's such a good dude. There are not. The English language doesn't have enough positive adjectives to describe that man. I love Sia. Love him. Everett Lockett plus 2,200. Doubt it, but got to switch it up. Hey, I feel you. You know what I mean? And this is a game to do it too. Watch. You're going to be plugging, right? Spell AB thoughts on James Franklin going to Virginia Tech. Man, he pulled that trigger quick, didn't he? That was fast. What it tells me is Florida and LSU were both not interested, which is fine. Like, not saying anything negative on anybody, right? He might not have been interested in them. I think it's a great fit. Like, James Franklin's won games, man. Now, win a big game, yeah, I mean, that's out there. But I saw what he did here in Nashville at Vanderbilt, and he won some damn games. They weren't winning a lot before him, regardless. Yeah, I think it's solid. I think it's solid, and being the first to make a decision, not always a bad play either, because waiting and holding out, it don't always work in your favor, man. So, sounds like they both like the fit. Both made a decision quick, right? Then you get to work. Virginia Tech will get better. They'll absolutely get better. There's no doubt about that. Oh, man, Scott, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all you guys. No doubt. It is. Talking about food, I swear. I'll stop every time. I love food. Raider and me wants Lockett. The smart better than me, Locking and Ferguson. Yeah, good call, man. Yeah. Hey, right here, baby. Bury me in a coffin with nothing but pigs in a blanket. Pierogies, yeah. Solid. I think the empanada is one of the most underrated food vehicles. I agree. Great usage there, too. The Raid. Hell yeah. Berman's he's the man for that. Tina, I don't know if mine went through. I'm going Trey Tucker, 1,500. Beautiful. All right. Tina, you are in. Spell, is it pigs in a blanket if I substitute with pancakes with link sausage? No, that's just delicious. Yeah, Geno Smith. I feel you. I did the same thing. It's like a pig in a comforter. Liddy, put on some shoulder pads. Yeah, right. A cowboy collar. What if I wore a cowboy collar? Jake Ferguson. All right. Got you in. AB, you want to do some Oklahoma drills? Ooh, let's go. We going to be sore tomorrow. Japan, I have a feeling that you and me would have gotten along on every team we played on. Like, we take our job seriously, but we don't take ourselves. Like, we would be cutting up. Weekday. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that at Weekday Wages. Cavante Turpin, first TD plus 3,000. Nice look. Yeah, make sure. Like, subscribe, follow, all of it. See it for president. I'd vote for it. I'd vote for C in a heartbeat for anything. Wouldn't you? Like, if he were leading the charge, I'd vote. No doubt. No doubt. I trust see it. David. Oh, Jack Beck, 60-1. David, nice look. I like this right here. That's taking a shot. Yeah, the ACC is a mess. It's wild. He had in his contract that if he left Penn State, that he had to look for a job, and the payout would be the difference between what his new contract would be and his new contract. Penn State was smart. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, that's a smart move. That's a very smart move, no doubt. Hey, yeah. Tez Ferguson. All right, got you in. Does he start coaching now or after the season? That'd be cool if he just started coaching now. Take the chalk with Ferguson tonight. Cyclone, I see it. Yeah, I'm taking Lockett. Sights, got you in. Japan, I love contact. Hell yeah. Jeff, I see you. Vote for AB, my man. Me and Sia would definitely we would run together. There, I would never run against Sia in anything. I would stand in support of my boy. He's good people. Real good people. He's the best of the best. Kentucky's the opposite. If they fire Mark Stoops, they have to pay his buyout within 45 days. Jimmy Sexton doing work. Hot take. Cavs unis tonight are hideous. I haven't seen them. Are they? Oh, God, it's 7:10. All right. We'll wrap this up. I did not realize that the game was about to start. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. We'll jump out of here. We'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern normal time. Until then, my bad. I'm so sorry. I've been trying to get you guys out of here for the games, and I just keep talking. All right. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, best of luck. You know the drill, baby. Let's get it. See you in the morning, y'all. Who's got it better than us? No!